second place to gain the first. I choose the second place to gain the first. I choose the second place to gain the first. Until we listen to the voice for God. Until we listen to the voice for God. I choose the second place to gain the first. I choose the second place to gain the first. I choose the second place to gain the first. Until we listen to the voice for God. Until we listen to the voice for God. And now for lesson 328 from A Course in Miracles. I choose the second place to gain the first. What seems to be the second place is first, for all things we perceive are upside down until we listen to the voice for God. It seems that we will gain autonomy, but by our striving to be separate, and that our independence from the rest of God's creation is the way in which salvation is obtained. Yet all we find is sickness, suffering, and loss, and death. This is not what our Father wills for us, nor is there any second to His will. To join with His is but to find our own. And since our will is His, it is to Him that we must go to recognize our will. There is no will but yours, and I am glad that nothing I imagine contradicts what you would have me be. It is your will that I be wholly safe, eternally at peace. And happily I share that will because you, my Father, gave as part of me. I choose the second place to gain the first. I choose the second place to gain the first. I choose the second place to gain the first. Until we listen to the voice for God. Until we listen to the voice for God. I choose the second place to gain the first. choose the second place to gain the first. I choose the second place to gain the first, until we listen to the voice for God, until we listen to the voice for God. And now for the reflection on Lesson 328. If you want to be first, you have to serve the rest. This is a lesson that Jesus has always given us. We see this and hear this so many times in the Gospels, where Jesus is teaching us the truth of service, that if I humble myself and not try to gain as an identity, trying to set myself apart or to be separate from another, to be higher than another, but if I lower myself to reveal the humility of divinity, to show that we are all one with God, no matter what station we are in, if we choose to be second, then in reality we have allowed ourselves to rise into the level of God consciousness, into I am consciousness. This is why Jesus teaches us this over and over and over again. Don't seek to set yourself apart. Seek to join. Seek to be one with. And then you will realize that there is only one, and you are the only one there is.